So welcome back, guys. Gonna do the install today. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna finish in the time I have. I don't have a lot of time. Today's my birthday. I'm supposed to meet my wife for a lunch date, so I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can before leaving. So anyway, I have the kit ready to go. From what me and my friend understood in translating the Chinese, remember this comes in all Chinese. This module is actually sort of a surplus. It doesn't have anything to do really with the dash cam. It's an extra, I guess would be convenience module for adding convenience feature to your I guess your car and your key fob, so that you could wind up the windows with the key from outside the car, wind down the windows from outside the car. When you lock and unlock the car, the lights would blink, as well as something to do with the ABS braking function that we couldn't really translate well. We don't really know what that meant. But I'm not even going to install this in my car because my car is already coded for all that convenience stuff. And I don't know what this would do to my car if I install it and it connects to the car. So I'm just going to leave that to the side. It doesn't seem like, as of now, what I think, it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the dash cam. Basically, all the dash cam really needs from the car is power. It doesn't really need a module for the dash cam, which is why that confused me at first, that this module was in the kit. Now, the thing with the dash cam, I got a 32 gigabyte memory card. The seller did say that it only takes a max of a 32 gigabyte memory card. So the good thing with that is, for me, I think a lot of people are confused with the way memory cards work in dash cams, is that it loops over and over again. So it's a loop and dash cam. So once it runs out of space, it's going to go back to the beginning of the memory card and start writing data again. Now, you could have the option of saving certain chunks of data or chunks of video on the memory card. It does give you the option of that. So basically 99% of your driving around wherever you live it's going to be uneventful. I don't know if you'd want to record that and save it. I don't know who does that. If you have the time to like look over hours and hours of video footage of you just driving around town on your commute. Now, the memory card, you only really need that one event to happen for it to record that one event, and the loop function gives you that ability to get that one event. So the size of the memory card for me is not a deal breaker. It's not like a thing for me. So I'm gonna just break apart the shell and get it ready for installation. So remember with the clips, you want to be very careful with the clips. So like I said, all I'm gonna use is this to go in and out of the car to get the power from the car. This should be plug and play. It does say E90. That's the only English, I guess, in the entire thing that I could understand. So this definitely says E90, so it should work with the car. And you have the power cable to that. So I'm not going to install the comfort access. I'm not sure if people would need this that's buying this kit. And I'm going to just pause it. Well, I'm going to show you what I'm doing right up here. So I'm going to just undo this mirror housing. It should be pretty straightforward. It comes apart like a clamshell, similar to the way I've been doing this in the video. So I'm going to just pause it real quick. So I'm still here with the mirror trying to get it off, and I don't want to break any clips. So I don't have any tools. All I have is a flat edge little screwdriver here that I'm going to just try to pry off the the clipping with. And that's it. So once this comes off, it's real easy to get kind of this to come off on one side, and you just fold the mirror on that side, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna just double check to make sure I didn't break any clips, because in my E46, when I did this, I broke a lot of clips and had a lot of headache with getting stuff back together. So all the clips seem intact in this housing right here, so that's still usable again. So all this does basically is replace that housing. So I know it might be hard for you guys to see. Make it a little brighter in here with the sunshade. So I don't know what side to start on. And all right, so I'm gonna just put this together and then pause the video and come back, guys. So hey guys, I'm almost finished. I was just wanna bring the video back to point out a few things with putting the new clip shell in. So it is fairly easy. The only trick is, I don't know if you could see in the video, is that you have to get that wire through that little hole there. But the power wire that leaves the camera you kind of have to like maneuver it around the rain sensor and all the modules you may have in your inside your rain sensor housing. But so far it looks pretty good. The only thing is I realize it sits low in terms of the mirror. So see if I come out the car to show you guys how it looks on the outside. And it is kind of bright, but you guys could see, get the gist of how it looks there and there. So that's coming in the car. So it kind of hangs a little lower than the mirror right there, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish the install. I realized getting the power cable through that might be a little trickier than I anticipated, so I'm gonna maybe, I don't know, do that later on if I can't finish today. So you see kind of a profile of the kit. I wanted you guys to see that, how everything that's already there, your rain sensor fits alongside the dash cam that's gonna go in there. So I've been having some issues with getting it to clip in. Everything lines up. It's just mostly my kind of trying to rush it. I don't want to rush it and break anything. But the key thing when you install it, inside the shell there's like two arrows kind of that need to clip into the neck of the mirror there, that hole right there. And what's happening on this with me is a lot of cables. You have to move the cables out of the way for that, but you can see the profile there. So basically the camera is gonna go in there like that. I know it's really blurry in the sun, but give you guys an idea of how it looks from kind of a inside out. Here's another view of the camera. I'm actually gonna work on this end. I've been struggling the last minute or so with getting all the clips lined up, but that hole there, I'm trying to get the housing to clip into that hole, because this wire keeps coming down every time I put the housing up and it blocks the clip from clipping in. The clip has to clip in there or it doesn't, the clamshell design doesn't close the way it's supposed to, so you have to clear the wire, and that wire in particular seems to be in the way. But with it open, I'm just gonna do a quick, you guys can see how it looks. I'm actually gonna do a still image of that to get an idea of where everything is sitting inside that housing there. So it's a very OEM kit. It's quality from what I'm during the install. Nothing's breaking on me or anything like that. All right. So it's installed. I finally got it. The trick is routing this wire around that anchor point. So in the shell, in the replacement shell, you have these two arrows that must anchor to the neck of the mirror that sticks to the windshield. So they must anchor in, and the cables get in the way. So if these are blocked, then the clips won't engage. So it's installed. The only thing is I'm trying to figure out how to get the dome off. There's a lot of do-it-yourself videos show people pulling this out, and then there's a clip in there, and once you push that in, the thing comes out. But it's not, I don't know if the LCIs are different or this year is different, but there definitely isn't no clips in these lights to pull out. Trying to figure that out. But I'm gonna just stop the video here. It looks OEM, like look how good that looks. And I'm just gonna go around to the driver's side. So you guys could see how it looks. It looks really, really good. Everything lines up. The only thing is that sits a little low below the shadow of the rain sensor, but everything lines up. It looks perfect. That's how it looks in front of the car. And check on this side. So yeah, it looks good. The only thing is you get that extra lip there, but you know, for what you get in, it's fine. It doesn't look too bad. And